Sifu Esports, where gamers unite.
After your unyielding bias throughout the years, they still won't find. Gabby's gonna get dumped here, top lane. Can they finish him off? There's a lot of damage coming up for poor old Gabby, and it seems like they've got him. Gabby, he is down.
See a bit of a movement out from Ponyo. Wants to play with that leech, see if he can make his grasp.
On lane, Raven dropping extremely low on the Wraith King, trying to run, will not be able to make it though. Talon. Ponyo, I mean, eventually he's going to be okay to walk out of here. Well, I say that, Gabby's going to show up now. Looks like Gabby going to ensure that doesn't happen as Ponyo. He's got 4 stacks of the poison. Here comes Yoe now to try and help out. Ponyo copying a 5th for Tim's. Forced to try and disrupt himself to survive, but he's trapped between a rock and a hard place now. Tim's, he'll land a 6th stack of poison. The TP away is there from the tree, though it looks like he might just survive. Meanwhile, bottom lane, WS is being targeted. They missed the X-Torrent back. The US eventually should just die. Abed still on the chase. The US gonna get stunned up, and with that, he is down.
Gabby's the one matching Makashi instead of Raven, but can kind of just farm up as the Wraith King here as well. Some pressure coming out onto Raven. Still has a value point, the skill point left for that.
Can't even get it off.
Okay. They're going to have to find a different area to farm up. There are some really big stacks built up here by Timso, and something that the Shadow Demon can achieve, especially in the pause 4. Just to go
mid lane, getting caught out. Ice Blast did land. It's very hard to survive with that landing, and like this just might be the game plan. Even if Raven can't have a good game, as long as Gabby gets his timing with the Aghanim Scepter, it just may not matter. Bottom lane, WS. This time around may have gone too far. Abed has rotated along with Tim's, and this time WS looks like he will get punished. They're trying to get aggressive onto Raven. They are still trying though. Akashi now may get spotted by Abed. Nice blast out. They've got the turret, they've got the boat, and Akashi is just as good as dead. No X necessary. Instead, they'll just kind of regroup with his team. Cam, on the other hand, may have to experience the Bristol back the hard way as he just gets deleted. My goodness. Yo, it. He's not looking too safe either right now. Gabby can just keep chasing if he really wants to. But it looks like he will play it safe. Overgrowth is out. Ponyo. Norvell Elmsport in as well. Gabby dropping low. He is maybe going to go down with another torrent. It does save from the pulverize. Gabby, he will still drop, but they do at least trade with WS.
Like, this is going to be massive for these fights. Helps you handle Hunter Canyon. Helps you handle these things really well.
Well, there it is. They've got Abed. Disruption will save for now, but for how long is the question as Abed? He pops the BKB, but it won't make the difference. Abed is down. WS, he may be the second to fall, but no, they've got Tim's first. Gabby, he would at least find the primal. Akashi in the meantime going to song TP away as they do lose Ponyo to boot. It looks like Yoe is still trying for Carlo here on the AA, but Gabby's coming. And Yoe, he might just look to be in huge trouble now. He's got the hand up, he's waving him goodbye, but Raven's right there. But Yoe, he had a TP to play with. He chose not to commit until now, and it is going to cost him. Gabby with the tips out immediately onto Yoe.
Momentum lead, not quite enough work for Blacklist, but they are dictating the game now, starting to invade that Tormentor.
Oh boy. Disruption will save. Joe Camp's there to save the day again, but Yoe is just gone. Overgrowth committed. More tips coming out, but this is not the fight. Talon need to run. Boat coming in, Abed.
Yes.
Hello. WS, he'll get caught out. With that, I mean, he's got onslaught in one. Abed, he's got the X out. WS probably just being brought right back to his team very, very soon if the BKB wears out in time, but no. It won't, but it won't matter. Gabby's still chasing it. No problem. Gabby waving goodbye.
And now you have the full Ags up on Abed, so he's able to get the water park going as well.
Ponyo, he's as good as gone. Ponyo getting deleted by Gabby. Gabby having a very good time waving at all his friends across the map. They can't quite see the AA. They don't want to run into their triangle either because Raven's going to break the smoke on them. They might try anyway. They'll try now, but Gabby's moving in. Raven's happy to man up here in the Ice Blast. Going to fly right through WS. He is not feeling too healthy at the moment. They're still going to try and keep this fight going, but now the boat will fly in. At least Carlo might drop, but no, WS is still trying to get something, but he's not going to go down. They are melting. Talon, and they'll finally pop the song, but Abed is there to chase him down. And well, you've got the X back anyway here up against Akashi. So Akashi is really going nowhere. He is down. The only survivor is Yoe.
You should be able to find 2 racks, probably find all of them, or just focus on just 3 or 4 if they want to. And looks like Blacklist will play it a little bit safer. Just use Gabby up front, take the mid set of racks first. Maybe not poking any further, but if they want to do, they could just keep going.
Oh, Abed. Got it stopped there by Rubik Jokan. And Ponyo's the one going down though. Ponyo just deleted immediately as now WS needs to get the hell out. Oh, and he's going to try out to Abed, but I don't think you need to worry about him. It's Gabby you need to worry about because he's taking the Primal Beast down. Gabby wants to do it all on his own. Because now he's at 4 towers. Surely there's no way he can survive this. But just look at him, man, up through it. He's finally down. And I suppose this might have been the dive you talked about, John. Because now Gabby's down, Tim's is down, in comes Raven, he wants Yoe. Yoe will drop, but Akashi, he's popped the song and he's held down Ahmed. They want the Cooker real damn bad, but he's got a BKB up. He'll go for the tidal wave, dragging them right back into Raven, but Raven's been ensnared up. He'll move into Akashi now. Akashi still desperately trying for Ahmed, has the Bloodthorn up now, but doesn't matter. Megas are up in the meantime. Akashi's still desperately trying, but he's been hit by the Ice Blast. He needs to run. Ponyo's down. Akashi is still running, but Raven's chasing him down now. He has the blink up. He just doesn't know which way to go. Carlo? Akashi's still trying to chase somebody down. There's a shield run up for Carlo. Carlo, he's going to bang Akashi forward. Ahmed, he will eventually go for the Naga as Carlo will tip him up. Ahmed. Tidal wave drag back into Raven. Wraithfire Blasters out. They've got the Naga Siren now. They've got the water park going. And it seems like they're literally just playing games with this Naga. And she is finally down.
Even without the Ags coming through. Smoke on smoke though.
Same position. Raven, no hesitation. Already finding Yoe. Yoe still trying to get into the roll-up. Does get into the Rolling Thunder now. Meanwhile, WS trying to focus down Tim for Tim to climb. And now Ponyo, he is gone. WS still flying. WS, they're just melting to the damage. They've got the Wraith King Eggs up anyway. Everyone's just going to come back for a moment as Akashi, he's trying to run. Trying to get out. Like, he knows it's not the fight anymore, but can he actually make it? Nice man to dodge on the Wraithfire Blast, but well, they've got the Nasal Brew, they've got the slows, and they've got Akashi's life by the looks of it. GG, they finally caught. There we go. Game 1 to go the way of Blacklist Rivalry. It was a pretty close match for the first 20 minutes, but this bristled back a bit too much. We are finally getting into game number 2 here between Blacklist Rivalry and Talon Esports.
So there is an opening for Raven to poke back, but you have to respect the spam with the Whirling Death. The WS again isn't also the tankiest here.
Oh, they got him. Raven does go down for first blood. Joe Cam. No real struggle for either side lane by the looks of it as Ponyo getting caught out in the calling, and the Wraithfire Blast is going to go down. Nice pick up from Tim's. Meanwhile, bottom lane, they are trying to fight this one out as well. Looks like Carlo about to drop it. They'll chase down Joe Cam to try and secure a kill as well. Raven, oh, he doesn't seem like he's going to be able to get it. Joe Cam is able to walk away. They will lose their Willow. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Yoe almost getting taken down by Ahmed, but he will back off as he sees the TP rotation from Ponyo.
These early pickoffs while he can. And that does lead to that early when he was level 3.
Ahmed getting aggressive again. Joe Cam's going to rotate over. Ahmed really playing with fire here as now Carlo's going to rotate, and Yoe, maybe he's the one getting caught out, but no, Ahmed's down first. Joe Cam and his blood grenades. That's the second time he's able to finish off the kill with a blood grenade. It's Carlo desperately trying to find Yoe. A nice juke out on the dead shot, but the calling is out. He's been silenced for a moment. Carlo looking for the final hit, but no, the rollback from Yoe. He mans up and he's gonna go for the TP out. Oh no!
It does spawn in Yoa's favor. Illusion not a big skill.
Bottom lane. Yeah, they've got Raven. WS though maybe going a little bit too far because Raven's tanked through all this, and now WS, the one in danger is Abed and Raven, able to secure the kill. Nothing's really happened from their end of things. There's going to be another smoke out here from Blacklist. Yoe is maybe running right into them. Tim is going to see him. Step forward. Yoe does get caught. They do at least get the E-Skull off in time, but Yoe is dropping extremely low, so he will try and continue to chase up Abed, who is low on mana and HP. The chase is on for the Storm. Abed though still looking to be just fine for now as Yoe is unable to close the gap. The WS may be realizing he's going a little bit too far as now Raven has shown up. Tim's does at least go down, so they are going to find themselves a Muerta. Meanwhile, Cabby's just taking the top T2 tower by himself with the skeletons. And Raven, he's still waiting with a double damage rune active. Akashi was going to be targeted, but a nice chrono, but he's been brambled off. He was rooted. At least they'll get Abed. Maybe they can find Raven to boot. Yoe barely surviving as they do get the TA. No, Akashi with the chrono, he makes it work.
Like the sustainability of WS up front is overwhelming.
Yeah, Tim's in trouble again. He'll get the piece to veil off, but WS still able to clear him up. Now Gabby finally deciding he wants to join his team, does move on to Ponyo. He'll get the Ice Blast off, but Ponyo should slowly burn out to the Radiance. And now Abed wants Joe Kevin. Yoe's going to jump in. WS is there as well. They've got the Reincarnation Life, and Abed, he just melts. He just goes down so done quickly with the damage output of the Timber. Still Gabby does clean up with a double. Yoe is still chasing for more. They know the reincarnation is not available. In comes Akashi now as well. They'll have the chrono if they need it. And with that, Gabby, he will go down without the chrono necessary.
They're not able to like play for team fight into Roche, play for team fight into Objective, and Talon are the ones seizing this opportunity. They're going in a little bit deeper. They don't have to avoid the chrono.
They try and find WS, and it seems like this time they will. Nice little pick off there from Tims and Raven. But that is about it. They'll try on Gabby. Gabby, he does have help around the corner if necessary. Immediate TP's in from Talon, trying to chase down Gabby now that his BKB has been used up. Abed, he'll go after the backside of the Grimstroke, but Joe Cam is going to be fine with the Glimmer Cape, and now Raven, he does at least get Yoe down. Gabby's going to survive. He'll take down the AA. Ponyo is gone. Akashi going to try and come in and help out, not needing the chrono. We'll hold on to it for now. So a 2-for-1 trade. Roshan's still available. Is Akashi now going to TP up towards the top lane, but he's been spotted underneath the ward and traps. Tim's going to get caught at the Muerta, so it seems like they might have a good start for themselves as Tim's just goes down to Yoe. Now Carlo, so he does get caught out as well. Akashi not going to allow him to get away as Carlo is now down. Raven in the meantime is just melded in the Roshan pit, hoping for the best, and will just leave the area.
So, a little bit more farm for Blacklist. They are building up that lead despite losing kills.
Yes. He's now Carlo again. Carlo looking for a terrorize, does cancel, but looks like he's gone. Now Tim's going to move in along with Raven. They will kill off Ponyo. WS a bit of a more challenging target to take down as he just TPs away with the chains out.
More damage coming out from the rolling boulder and a lot more HP you'd have to burn through.
TPs are out. Akashi could be in a spot of danger here if he goes for that camp, and it seems like he will, but he'll go right for the chrono onto Abed. Abed, the one actually in danger. They cannot save him in time. Abed is gone.
So some answers are presenting themselves here for Talon Blacklist. And they've opted to play the passive game. They might find Yoe.
Terrorize him up with Wraith Fire Blast to set up. No chrono to worry about means they're more than happy to fight this time around as Yoe still able to roll away. He found an angle here. Akashi now maybe willing to try and fight with this team, and it seems like he will. The Raven doing a lot of damage, but it's still not enough. Akashi coming back in after Gabby does lose his first life. Gabby will lose his actual life, does have the Aghanim Scepter up. With that Talon will retreat. Gabby to go down.
And they've smoked up. They want this big Ags reveal in Abed.
Akashi Oh, Evil does get caught once. Gabby is there, but they don't have the damage output to finish him off quite yet. So Kashi does get away, but in comes Abed, holding a couple down as they do find Jokam. Gabby, he's going to lose his first reincarnation life. Meanwhile, Yoe chasing down Tims, another Chrono does come out. They got Raven. They have got the TA controlled up. Raven is down. He still has that little reincarnation himself thanks to Gabby. Just chasing down Akashi, but is not going to be able to find him in time.
They're not down there aware of that tool being in play. Tier 2, Tims?
He's gonna. WS maybe going a bit too far. TP away is out, but no, the damage. Too much damage out from Albert and Gabby. WS maybe getting a little bit too excited, but this is how you start to mess up the game if you're not too careful. But they want to try and avoid the void first. Find somebody else that you can easily burst down, and WS is certainly not that target, but maybe they have no choice. WS actually blinks forward onto them. WS wants the fight. He wants to find a good opportunity for a Chrono here for Akashi. Meanwhile, Yoe, he has got Carlo on the Dark Willow, so Carlo is down. But they've also caught out Tims here. Tims about to fall, but Ponyo does go down to Gabby, so you have lost at least to support AA, but now Gabby's going to lose his reincarnation. And Akashi still has the Chrono available where necessary. He just holds out for now. He'll go for the man fight instead. Raven in the meantime just not seeing the opening, looking to try and retreat as Gabby has been left behind. Gabby is now down. Abed will leave the building and so will Raven. They are still chasing Abed, but eventually he will be able to zip out of sight though. Yoe is still trying. They really want this guy quite badly. Abed, he's got a little bit of mana, but he was silenced. Still WS trying for more. In fact, Akashi! Oh, Akashi just goes right in. Go to the top racks they go, Akashi. He's able to deal with that one quite easily. The push is still there. They're just clearing out the creep waves as best as humanly possible. Bottom lane, Yoe's found Gabby now. Gabby, he's got reincarnation. He can't really do enough damage to Yoe to fight back, so he's just going to try and buy enough time to run out of here. Seems like Yoe, though, confident he should be able to control him up. Gabby's still trying for to find a way out of this, trying to juke them out. He has no TP available. Oh, he's on target. Meanwhile, Akashi does find Carlo. Gabby, well, sadly for poor old Gabby, it looks like he is just as good as them. I mean, it might take them a while, but I don't see how he's planning to get out of this BKP in it. Going for a run. In comes Abed. Abed's going to try and help him out. They'll try to turn onto Yoe. They've got Gabby down, but he's got a bit more time with that Aghanim Scepter to keep trying to chase. But now Abed in dire straits will drop with him.
They find that opening, dragging Gabby away from all this action on the high ground, providing Akashi the space to punish him for that split push. And TALON, they could just get the Megas here. Already forced to buy back out on Abed. A little bit of a heads up play on Abed with that secondary life that he did get. He TP'd back to die in base, so they still have the gem, but that's not to be enough of a difference maker here.
Feel like it. And the Ravens are sitting in the back right now on the tree line, hoping that he can find an easy pick-off. And now Mega Creeps are up. They're going to try one last time. Abed, he's got the 4-man blue hole going, but there's no follow-up. The Chrono's out. They've caught Raven with that. Raven is gone. Gabby is gone to boot. At least he has a secondary life to play with, but they can't do with Akashi. The man's too big. They're still going to try, but Akashi will just keep time-walking everything off, and now they're just getting wiped. It might be time, they call it. They've seen enough here for game number 2. TALON successfully able to fight back and force us to a game 3 between them and Blacklist Rivalry. We are going to our game 3 here between Blacklist Rivalry and, of course, TALON to decide who is making it through to the finals of the closed qualifiers.
Shining hope so far in this laning phase, number 1 in that worth. It's got to be able to translate that down the line to some ways of finding pickoffs.
Taking a lot of damage. Shards are out now. WS will Spirit summon the bear again, and Carlo is just gonna melt.
Mid lane, there's still no relief coming out for Abed. Jokam shows up.
Abed to take the shards. Yoe, Jokam getting to work. Abed still no point in the Ghost Shroud. Has to try and rely on just his supports rotating, and it does work out for now. But Yoe moving back in, misses the stun, gets the bash off, but Abed's gonna survive. Yoe, he's the one to fall. Radiant is going to be the skill build, or rather the item build that WS wants to go for. Rotation in bottom lane from Gabby. They're going to try and move it on Raven, but this is all bait as Raven is waiting for Gabby to move in with the boat out. However, Raven, he's dropping very low. He's down. And now they're fighting under the tier 1 tower. Talon, they might need to remove themselves from this situation. It's like Joe Cam will go down. WS going to get the bear out of there, though Gabby unable to stop it. I've expected that the Spectre is going to take a bit longer in terms of the farm game as Talon already moving into the tier 1 tower. They go into Carlo, the 3 protector unable to survive. Reaper Sight at least out, does find Ponyo. So 1-for-1 on the supports.
Not going to be the biggest kill with this kind of smoke.
And moved in, Cam already down. They're still going to try and fight back into WS. Moving in, however, Carlo is in position for a great overgrowth. WS, he'll get caught as well as Ponyo. So 3 going down now for Talon. And let me take my Joe Cam. Joe Cam. Go for the snowball out as Yoe. Going to be chased down. Arbed does have the Reaper Sight available, so it should be a rather easy kill once they do have some HP removed, and it seems like they will. 2 more down here for the side of Talon. But they do run into the mid lane now, Blacklist. They want to try and see if they can find this lone druid. They are at least going to run right into the Spirit Bear, and Arbed no need to leave this one alone. Or rules it up, cancel the TP off, and WS, he does have a resummon available. He's holding out as long as humanly possible. And it seems like it's going to pay off. Because it will get away as Arbed. He just TP's out. Carlo just goes down. Meanwhile, Akashi. Akashi just died bottom lane.
Hard to feel like the Spectre wants to scale right later on. Yoe though, looking for a little bit of cleanup.
Yeah, Yoe. Jump in on Kunka, Gabby, still a pretty tanky guy. They are going to soulbind Arbed, or rather Arbed and Raven up. Raven, he's taking so much damage here. Trying to go into the Melt Strike, but he is going to go down as now Arbed, a bit of a sitting duck. We'll try to heal him up, but it's not going to be enough quite yet. He is down for the first life. And the second probably won't last too much longer either. He will try to get away, but Arbed is held down, and Talon able to almost just get a full team.
Now they lost Carlo on the mid, meant that they couldn't find a good overgrowth. A little bit too far for Jokan, which just falls apart. They will try onto Yoe with the overgrowth.
The boat flies out, the Slaughter does get caught. Yoe, he is down. Gabby, down the lone druid. The US not able to get into the true form yet. He's trying to survive with the fear out. Now does get the true form off into the snowball. They're going to move back into Carlo. WS a tanky target now, but a huge tidal wave out from Arbed. Going to drag him right back. In fact, I say Arbed, it was Gabby who performed that, and Arbed, he'll just find a double kill in the middle of all this. Now onto the Grimstroke they go. Ponyo. Ponyo is down. 3 down for Talon. WS could be in a bit of danger right here. True form on cooldown for another 10 seconds. Overgrowth is out. WS immediately bursted down. Lead on Arbed, so he's a very, very tanky boy. Exits out in Akashi. Akashi probably regretting his decision to come back into this as Akashi was dragged back there for a moment. They'll go for a soulbind out on 2, but they don't really seem to care at all about the soulbind. Blacklist continue to stick around, but Yoe, he's going to make the jump in, trying to secure Gabby, but Gabby gets the life ray from Tips, and now the Reapers. Akashi caught without buyback. Gabby still alive throughout all of this as well. Tim's just continuing to live train him up. And I suppose now you can go for probably more. Just go for a second Rax while you're at it.
With Yoe, he needs to get that Slittering Crush off.
There's a tier 3 mid tower. We'll jump in for a stun. Yoe going to try again as Akashi. We'll jump in as well. They're onto Arbed. Really wanted the next approach down, but he comes to the water park. Arbed still dropping low. May go down. But no, the heal's coming out. Arbed, he'll survive a little bit longer. And now the turnaround is here. It's looking real bad for Talon. They lose everybody. All 3 cores are down. Raven having a look for a bit more. Unable to keep up with Ponlo.
In this game too, in pretty dominant fashion. Talon, they found some openings, but
for another fight here, Blacklist rivalry.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Carlo both out. He's caught these ones in Grimstroke, and he got the Spirit Prayer as well. Ponyo, he is just deleted. Gabby rushing forward, gets a tidal wave back onto WS's Spirit Bear. And the Bear dropping relatively quickly as Ahmed continues to death pulse forward. However, WS now getting caught out in the Reaper's sight just to ensure they secure the kill. Jocam unable to save him in time with a snowball, and now poor old Yoe. Oh, Yoe, he's going to try to run, but the chase is on. So he's going to be okay. Meanwhile, Carlo. Akashi. Oh, Akashi just trying to kill Carlo, but he's going to pay for it. Yoe under his vision. They'll rush towards the Slaughter. They're going to get the X off, and well, Yoe, he is just as good as dead.
Talon's going to have to make their last stand on that bot Rax. There hasn't been any progress. You know, there's no new items to speak of. Level spikes.
Raven, the leading Ponyo here is they do at least get the shards off here on Raven, so Raven kind of stuck here, maybe forced to feed away the Aegis to the Spirit Bear, and it's, oh, never mind, he barely survives. They will lose WS, and they will lose Jocam.
Ags on Necroforce, you can't do this.
And not. He's back onto Gabby. They've got the lockdown ending for tier 4 towers, so Gabby is going to go. Ahmed in the middle of all this, but look at the amount of damage he's dealing to everyone. They're just way too high at the moment. Yoe and WS are gone. So is Akashi. They just get deleted. Kick back again onto Ahmed. Ahmed still okay through this. Can just continue to go by the looks of it. Oh my goodness. It's just too much.
He has 7 Reaper Sight kills. You have that bonus Restore Amplify on Push Rise, Axe Burnout. What is it? Akashi?
Yeah, Akashi's doing something, John. He's dead, and GG is